If you could marry any celebrity, who would you marry? If I would have asked this question 2 months ago, my answer would have been Betty White.
Bitch.
Net worth $75 million, boy.
Welcome back. It's the final week of the NFL season. Super Bowl weekend is upon us. Sunday, February 13th, we're going to have Bengals at the Rams in Los Angeles. Second year in a row. So one of the Super Bowl teams will be playing at home. It's kind of weird how that's never happened before.
They're
until
playing
last year.
at home, but they are the away team.
Are they the away team?
The Bengals will be in the home locker room.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird. But that's also weird how it's never happened before until last year, and now we get it in back-to-back years.
I love that idea of like championship games that are supposed to be like neutral site, but end up not being neutral site. And
yeah.
like even like in like high school, like basketball, you'd play tournaments, and then like the hosting team would make it through the like losers bracket back to the championship. So like for the championship game, they're in the visitors locker room, and so it's like it's always one of those things like if you played like high school sports, the visitors locker rooms are always complete shit, just cinder block walls, metal cage lockers, horrible bathrooms.
Oof! I went to a 1A school. That was our home locker room. Our visiting locker room was the girls' locker room.
Our town had an Indian reservation, so the tribe put a bunch of money into the school, so we had nice stuff.
Must be nice. My school didn't get nice stuff till after I graduated, like literally the year after.
Our locker room had like, for basketball, we had like locker room, training room, like shower and bathroom, and then like weight room off of that. There was like 4 rooms for our locker room. Our
weight room was outside. Our locker room... Our locker room had a shower with like 4 nozzles, no walls or nothing. They leaked constantly. We didn't have urinals. We had piss troughs.
Damn.
All metal lockers. We did have a washer and dryer.
Your locker room was a barn.
Basically, with cinder block walls.
But yes, that's funny for me to imagine, like the Super Bowl, because like you've heard of like professional teams and college teams that will make the visitors' locker room intentionally shitty. Mm-hmm. As like a mental thing, like to get an edge, make the opponent uncomfortable. So I just love to imagine that like backfiring on the Rams.
Yeah, no shit.
Like they're trying to get ready in their $30 billion stadium in some cramped ass locker room with tiny metal lockers and 3 bathroom stalls.
You know, they're probably making innovations to it right now.
Probably.
just because they're in the visiting side. I mean, they can do that. It's their stadium.
I hope Joe Burrow leaves all his cigar butts in Matt Stafford's locker.
God, that'd be great. And Jalen Ramsey's locker.
That is, like, for the Super Bowl. I'm so hyped for the Super Bowl. This is, for me, like, this is the most excited I've been for a Super Bowl that doesn't include Tom Brady. See,
I can speak for the rest of the fans that this is the most exciting Super Bowl to watch in years.
A decade.
Yes, yeah. Because there's no Tom Brady.
It's just so unusual. Like
there's no Patriots. There's no Mahomes.
Matt Stafford. Like the storylines. Like I always say, like I watch like outside of like my teams that I root for. I just watch sports for the storylines. These storylines. The Bengals first. Back-to-back top 5 picks in the draft. Super Bowl. Joe Burrow versus Matt Stafford. Jamar Chase versus Jalen Ramsey. The Bengals D-line, the Bengals O-line that I have been on their ass all season against Von Miller and Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I mean, this Super Bowl, I think this year starts a new era for what we're going to be able to watch for oncoming seasons.
And the halftime show. They didn't blow the halftime show.
Oh, I know. This is like a West Coast definition of a West Coast halftime show.
Did you see I saw it on Twitter, but it was this guy, somebody's uncle from California, posting like rules for visitors to the Super Bowl. Because it was basically one of them was saying like, yes, SoFi Stadium is nice. Yes, it is extremely luxurious. It is still in Inglewood, and Inglewood is still the hood. He's like, so if you're coming from out of town, Uber your ass straight to the stadium, and then Uber your ass straight back to the hotel.
I forgot it's like Inglewood.
Do not park. Do not walk. Just because there are palm trees, this is not a tourist destination.
It sounds like a fucking Monopoly game. Do not advance. Do not pass go.
But it was like a whole list of rules. But just saying all of that, like, I know that you think you're coming to the Super Bowl in SoFi Stadium. He's like, but
it's in Los Angeles. It's beautiful. No, honey.
You're coming to Inglewood. You're coming to South Central.
Exactly. You know, with it being Inglewood and all that shit, the cheapest ticket's like almost $6,000 for nosebleeds. If I'm paying
they're trying to keep the locals out.
Man, if I was paying $6,000 for a ticket, I would be playing on the fucking field the first quarter. Right. God dang it, that is awful.
Like the seats we sat in Houston are running like 15,000 plus.
Oh yeah, and see those seats we got in Houston, we paid like what, $150 for them,
if that. Towards
the end of the season, they were less than $50 because they were just so awful.
Yeah, because it was the Jags, so they knew that game, or they had hopes that game was going to be a win. So
well, not only that, it was also the season opener.
Right.
They didn't know what to expect, even though they were projected 0-17. But with this being,
back and look and see if the Jags were favored in that game.
They were.
Damn.
The Texans were not favored in any game all year. Even the second time at Jacksonville.
Oh, I remember that.
Jags were favored in Jacksonville.
Because I remember hammering Texans in the spread.
Yeah.
But I also remember hammering Jacksonville in the spread week 1.
Oh, yeah. But with it being the last week of the NFL, after the Super Bowl, the very last head coaching vacancy will be filled, presumably to Kevin O'Connell. Other ones that we've seen filled this week were all of them were shockers, really. Besides, really, Doug Peterson. That was kind of a favorite whenever Byron Leftwich bowed out.
It was favorite and about the last option on the table.
Exactly. It was either him or Rich Bisaccia. But I believe they did the right thing with Doug Peterson. I feel like what he did with Wentz, he'll do with Trevor Lawrence, but better. Because if he's able to turn Wentz and Nick Foles into a Super Bowl winning team, I feel like if they draft Evan Neal with their first pick, give him some protection, some solidarity in that line, they'd be able to work wonders, do way better than they were last year.
They need to draft Neal, and then they need to draft a wide receiver.
Hey, Chris Godwin's a free agent this year.
I feel like it's gonna be hard for them to sign anybody.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, especially with their history.
That's what I'm saying. You need to put 1 year minimum of just looking like a competent organization before you can go out and target big name free agents.
Here's some other surprise hires. Dennis Allen in New Orleans. I thought Bieniemy was going to get the job. He's going to stay back in Kansas City for the 5th year in a row. They, for some reason, promoted their defensive coordinator as their head coach. Did not see that coming. But, oh well. We got Mike McDaniels, the run game coordinator from Niners, as a head coach in Miami. Did not see that coming either. He's goofy as hell, but I like him. He's funny. He's so geeky.
The coaching situation in the AFC East outside of Bill Belichick is so iffy. I mean, you got Mike McDaniels. Who's coaching for the Jets right now?
Robert Saleh.
And then Sean something.
Sean McDermott.
Yes.
Which, I mean, he's held up pretty good in
Buffalo. He has, but
I feel like he just lost an important piece in Brian DeBall.
Yeah, and I feel like if the Bills start to backtrack, I don't feel like the Bills are super committed to him yet. So if they don't maintain this level of success and they start to backslide, they will for sure look elsewhere. And they'll look for a big name since they've had some success and they've got some pieces.
Now, which was a surprise hiring at the end of a very incompetent head coaching search. Lovie Smith was promoted from defensive coordinator to head coach in Houston. I honestly believe that they were going to hire McCown. But that was such a roller coaster of a head coaching search to go from Brian Flores to be the favorite to Gerard Mayo to be the favorite, and then Gannon to be the favorite, and then all of a sudden McConnell to be the favorite, and then the overwhelming favorite at the end was McCown. But they got so much backlash for wanting to hire McCown. I feel like that's the reason why they stayed in-house and hired Lovie. I mean, Lovie already has the support of the players, so it wouldn't be hard for him to take control of the locker room because he already has control of it. He's going to continue to be calling the plays. They promoted Pep Hamilton to offensive coordinator. So I feel like Houston has a good bright spot. They've already committed, or today in his presser, they've committed to Davis Mills being the starter this season. So, got some bright spots to look forward to.
In other news, one day ago, Bill O'Brien was listed as the favorite for the Patriots offensive coordinator job. And then today, it came out that the Patriots are like nearing a deal, I think, to hire Joe Judge as offensive analyst or assistant.
Yeah, it's a
not
different
a coordinator.
role. Yeah, a different role.
But because of that news, there is now speculation that the Patriots will not hire an offensive coordinator at all.
Who would be calling plays then?
Joe Judge.
That'd be so nasty. Ugh.
Yes, I will be severely disappointed if I miss out on Bill O'Brien and end up with Joe Judge.
I saw rumors of Adam Gase being hired.
I'd rather have Judge.
Yeah, I've got Gase as the worst case scenario.
Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing, Bill? You're better than this.
I feel like Bill's going to be on his way out pretty soon.
That's why I figured Adam Gase, he will ruin Mac Jones.
Oh yeah, he'd ruin anything he touches, just like the Dolphins and the Jets. But I feel like I really thought Bill O'Brien was going to be hired because he wanted to be the successor to Belichick.
I mean, he was literally the favorite 24 hours ago, and now somehow
shows you how fast the NFL world can change.
I don't understand.
I watch how fast it could change with Houston.
How bad could his interview have gone?
I don't know. There ain't no telling, really. Other big news in the NFL. Alvin Kamar is in jail for just absolutely beating the dog shit out of somebody. I don't even know why, really. But I know I saw leaked pictures today of the dude. He had an orbital fracture, and his face was like 10 kinds of swollen. Like, this man got beat the fuck up.
That's right.
But not only Kamara, but apparently his team was stomping the dude on the ground also.
I mean,
he's currently facing 5 years in prison.
What do you have to be on in Vegas to look at Alvin Kamara and think, that's a fight I'm going to pick?
I mean, he's not tall. He looks like an
it's
average
Kamara.
dude.
That man is a superhuman. That man is an action figure.
You're talking him up like he's Henry. Kamara's not like the giant back. I mean, in average clothes, he'd look like a normal dude.
You think
to a drunk person in Vegas,
he's wearing normal fucking clothes? That bitch is in Vegas balling out.
It was after the Pro Bowl. I don't know.
He's trying to get hosed.
Probably. He ended up getting hoed.
I mean, he won the fight, so.
Mans took roid rage to full effect there.
Question: would you rather, if you're Alvin Kamara, would you rather fight the charge and the potential 5-year prison sentence, or fight the publicity of having a world star video of you getting stomped out by some rando in Vegas on the internet?
Man, you wouldn't get stomped out by some weirdo on the internet because you got a team around you that wouldn't let that happen regardless if you tried walking away.
True.
So, I just feel like he's probably drunk, let his emotions take the best of him.
So,
and now he's facing consequences.
What are the chances he actually sees the inside of a jail cell?
I mean, he's currently in jail now, supposedly.
He's bailed out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I feel like he's just gonna pay it off. I doubt he's gonna actually see actual hard time.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm wondering what the Saints are gonna do. I mean, Sean Payton would have kept him. I'm wondering what Dennis Allen would do. Is he gonna try to change the culture?
Yeah. Does he try to like put his foot down and make an example?
Exactly.
Not with Kamara.
What a Bud Light seltzer.
Hell yeah.
What kind is it? Mango?
Lemon.
No, lemon. That's the best one. I still want to try that hard cola one. Their hard cola series.
Oh, I've heard nothing but good things.
Exactly, and I want to try it so fucking bad.
I've heard good things about this. I've heard good things about the sour pack as well.
Yeah, so have I. I saw both of them. They looked really good.
Also, I haven't tried it yet or really seen anything about it, but have you seen the Truly Margarita pack that just came out?
I saw it in HEB the other day, and it looked so good. The flavors looked so damn good.
I've been trying to put a dent and free up some space in my garage refrigerator so I can start buying new flavors.
You know, it's a shame that Wiz isn't here, because now is the time that I finally empty my tab.
It's about
take
time.
My 5 shots.
It is about time.
Since the little contest ended early, like unknowingly or abruptly, I quit counting my calories. I just watch what I eat. Like today I had 4 eggs with some salsa and sour cream and 2 pieces of delightful toast, which is like 90 calories total for those 2 pieces. And then I had a bowl of rice with chia seeds.
That's all you've had today?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, chia seeds work wonders. I found that out. It's a superfood that makes you feel full.
I had a Wendy's big bacon cheddar chicken sandwich.
Dog, fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you right now.
It was
but
so
I cheated so bad this last week. Went to Shogun's for the first time.
Oh,
got some good. Oh man, I got me a fire ass. What roll? Shaggy dog roll. It was so good.
Oh, see, I never get the sushi. I just get the hibachi.
Oh, I did both. I balled out. I'd surprise Hallie for a date.
That was like $75.
60 for both of us, edamame and a roll of sushi.
Okay.
It wasn't bad at all. It was real. Oh god, it was so good. Got some crumble cookie this weekend too.
Me too.
Got a banana cream pie.
Oh, I missed that one, and I was.
Oh man, that shit was so good.
It
was only 80 calories for that whole cookie.
I got some brownie one the other day.
I missed that one.
It's so my only problem with this is my problem with a lot of the crumble cookies. They put too much on the top.
Yes.
Like
that's why the ones with the mixed in, like the ruby white chocolate, was really good because everything was mixed in. There's none of that bullshit on top.
Their regular chocolate chip hits.
Mm-hmm.
Which I mean, like
the peanut butter hits too.
Chocolate chip cookies are like top 5 dessert for me.
Oh, easy, especially like a big warm one, warm with fresh gooey one.
It was like a brownie batter cookie with chocolate chips in it. And then
that's too much going on there.
Oh no, it had peanut butter spread on it with hot fudge on top of that. It was a lot going on. It was super sweet. I took like 2 bites and my stomach was hurting.
Bro, any cheesecake cookie that I've gotten from them was so good.
I've only been twice, and I got the first time, I think my wife got chocolate chip, and I got they had like a churro cookie.
Oh, I wanted to try that one.
It was pretty good. And then the second time, this last time, she got chocolate chip again, and I got the brownie one.
Did you go to the store or get it delivered?
Oh no, I'll go to the store.
Uh-oh.
Which we only go because like it's right next to the Qdoba that's close to my house. So I only go when I go to Qdoba, and then I always just get tempted to walk inside Crumble.
Oh yeah, I get mine delivered, but we live 20 minutes away from the thing, and I think the delivery is flat rate $10, so it's like the best $10 spent.
Oh hell yeah!
I felt bad because the dude was expecting a cash tip. I didn't have any cash to tip him, so he gave me the cookies, and I went to close the door. He was just standing there.
That's always the worst. But
I felt awful the rest of the night.
You know what I hate more is whenever like you'll be at a place and like you order at the counter, and then like you put your card in and the screen asks for a tip.
Mm-hmm.
Like this bitch ain't a waiter. Like
yeah, she's ringing my shit up. I put no tip. With all due disrespect, no tip.
is one time their thing wasn't working, so I had to give my card to the lady, and like it ran through the same process just on her screen, and so she had to ask me. She was like, "Do you want to leave a tip?" And I was like,
"Nah." I'd have told her straight to her face. No.
I didn't have the. I was like, yeah. I was like, just put $1. And I was like, because I couldn't
weak.
say no.
Pathetic.
I was.
You're weak.
Because like she just looked like right at me and was like, "Do you want to leave a tip?"
She was trying to.
She was holding my card. If I had already had my card back, I probably would have just been like, "Run it," and I'd have walked off. But
oh, she punked your ass.
She did.
She punked you. She looked you dead in your eyes and tried you, and you failed.
My card reader was probably working. She probably just told me that so she could fucking.
Oh
do
yeah,
it on her.
yeah. That's how she gets her tips right there. She peer pressures people.
I'm not good with salespeople. I told you about when the ADT lady knocked on
my
door
and you got the full
sold
everything.
me a fucking security system. I'm the worst. I really am.
You're just what's the word? Gullible.
Did I ever tell you about the time that my wife took me to Mathis Brothers Furniture just to look?
Oh, she played you too. Your wife played you on that because she knew if you would have got a good sales pitch, you'd have bought it. And what happened? You got a good sales pitch and bought it, didn't you?
We go in, and she's like, well, we went out for like breakfast on like a Saturday, and then she's like, let's just stop by this Mathis Brothers on the way home. I'm like, I ain't buying no furniture today. She's like, I just want to look. I was like, fine, we can look. And so like we get out, and we go in. And, like, of course, within 10 minutes, the salesman walks up to us. Not once does this chick ever say, we're just looking. It's like, how are you today? We've been thinking about getting a sectional, which we had talked about getting a sectional, but she didn't tell this guy that. I left with a sectional, an ottoman, a dining room table, and a rug.
Oh, my God.
And she didn't bring her wallet and ID or anything. And so
how convenient.
It was all financed under my name.
Oh, she knew what she was. She played you.
It was bad.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah. Soon as like the car door shut, I was like, you knew exactly what she was doing. We were never just looking. Don't lie to me.
Bro, I would have gave her the silent treatment on the way home. Just no radio or nothing.
I mean, it was nice furniture, so I wasn't that mad.
Did you get it delivered or had to have?
Yeah, I made him deliver it for free.
You made them, motherfucker. You spent that much money. They'll gladly deliver it for free. What are you talking about?
The delivery and the rug was free.
Oh, is it a nice rug at least?
It's an average rug.
Do you still have it?
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
It's under my dining room table, but I'm probably about to replace it with a rug from Costco.
God, I went to Sam's Club for the first time.
It's the best. So,
bro, I was overwhelmed at first.
So I currently have an active Sam's Club and Costco membership.
I've never been to Costco. That's next, but Sam's Club.
I am middle class white excellence right now.
Hallie's mom is the one that has a membership, and she gave me her sign up for the app. I felt like I didn't belong when I was in there by myself. I'm like, oh man, this is wrong. I just feel dirty.
Oh,
but I feel so good.
You get hooked on it quick.
You could stock up for a month in one trip, easy.
Oh, dude, it's so nice. And I will say, like, Costco versus Sam's. Sam's is like, if you're trying to like stock up on groceries, Sam's is your place. Costco has everything. Their grocery selection was much more limited than Sam's was, but they have everything, dude.
No, they had so much good seafood options in Sam's, and I was like, man, I can't do this. I can't. This is hard.
What I seen at Costco. I mean, dude.
They had a 24-pack of Reigns and Bangs and all that, and the Reign they had, it was the three good flavors, Orange Dreamsicle, Cherry Limeade, and White Gummy Bear.
I've bought a couple of those.
It took everything in me not to buy that.
Yeah, no, like, I can't remember what, we just were at Costco. There was a bunch of stuff, like, if I didn't have to pay my mortgage with this paycheck, I'd have been balling out at Costco. Oh, so I've been looking for a kayak because I'm a redneck, and and I just got a truck. Or not just got a truck, but like 6 months ago I got a truck. And Sam's and Costco both had like a brand new, nice one-person fishing kayak for like $250. That's number one.
Are you counting my shots?
Yeah.
Oh. I can show you what I'll have right in front of me. I got Jim Beam Peach.
Are you just going to mix 5 different shots?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're going to be trashed.
I am. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey.
Mid.
I'm only doing this because I have all these little airplane bottles that I need to get rid of. So the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I got Old Smoky Blackberry Moonshine. I think it's blackberry. Yeah.
That one don't sound too bad.
And I only have 2 shots left, but this is like 3 of Pink Whitney. So I'm probably doing like 6 shots. But we'll add that extra one as interest.
That's interest.
Okay, anyways, back to your kayak.
Are we gonna charge interest on Wiz's tab?
Nah. I've been carrying mine for weeks. Anyways, go back to your kayak.
Oh, I understand. Like they had a kayak, brand new kayak for like $250. They had some. Oh, the clothes. The Costco and Sam's both. The clothes are ridiculous. Like crazy. Like I got this like pullover for Christmas from my grandma like 2 years ago, and it's like really thick on the inside. It's got like that really thick like fur Sherpa lining, and she left the tag on it by accident, and it's a $60 pullover.
Oh wow!
They had a whole table of them at Costco for, no joke, $9.99. I couldn't believe it. Like honestly, for you, I thought about you while I was in there, because you could legit go in Costco and like buy stuff and like resell it, like
believe it,
like your Ross jerseys, like those pullovers. I know for a fact those are like $60 pullovers, so you could buy 10 of them at $9.99 a piece, and then resell them easily for $30 a piece.
Oh yeah, one of those fake AirPods I got for $27. What's up with me in 27? It was like 23, 27, whatever. Just sold it for $120. And the other one's on auction it starts at $99. And it says average sale for that product is $189 on bid. So I'm like, man, I'm about to be banking on eBay. This is nice. Nice little side hustle.
Fucking Gary V.
I'm about to start buying that shit wholesale off DH Gate.
The other one was Costco's store brand, Kirkland's, does like golf stuff. They make like golf clubs that are supposed to be really good golf clubs.
Oh yeah.
And you can get 3 irons or wedges for like $140, and you can get a pack of like 24 golf balls for $20, which is, if you know anything about golf, super cheap.
Yeah, it's super cheap.
And like it's like, to a golfer, you could easily sell a 24 pack of golf balls for $30 or $40.
See, the Sam's Club that I went to, it didn't have a huge clothing selection. They had that one, like a 50-foot by 20-foot section, and that was it.
Yeah, you got Sam's Clubs,
and it was all laid out on tables, like hardly any racks.
They're
tables and shelves.
Like, you got to go to like the nice parts of town. Like the nicer part of town that you're in, the better stuff Sam's Club's gonna have.
Yeah, not all the shit had good sales. Like a lot of the seafoods, like for 2 lobster tails was over $100, and I was like, that's insane.
Jesus Christ.
But more good than bad there on deals. Anyways, that was a good little rabbit trail we got there.
I know. I would love either a Costco or Sam's Club partnership.
Oh, Sam's Club. I don't have a Costco one, so Sam's Club partnership. I'll reach out. I'll send them an email when we're done.
Hell yeah. It's gonna get left on red. It's gonna go in the spam folder.
It's not even gonna get opened.
Yeah, it's gonna go in the spam folder. It's gonna get filtered out.
Oh, this smells awful. I might pass on the blackberry one. That shit smells rotten.
Is there fruit in it?
No, it's just straight. I don't know.
Well, I know a lot of times those moonshine jars have fruit in them.
Oh, okay, since this is like, I don't know. This one doesn't. I got some backyard country moonshine made in my I got one plain one, a whole jar I got for my birthday one year.
ATF and this other one entered the chat.
And I got this other one in my fridge that's peach moonshine with actual peaches in it. I traded a microwave for it. The dude, he has a food trailer, and he came into my job one day like showing off this moonshine that he got, has peaches, all this other shit, and I was like, I just had a microwave in my truck, and I was like, hey, you need a microwave for your food truck? I'll give you that. I'll sell that to you for a jar of that moonshine. I've never tried it. I'm too scared. I'm scared because you know how I drink. Like I drink a lot, so I feel like I'm gonna take like a couple big swigs and then just be blacked.
There's a chance.
There's a chance. I'm not yet ready to try that.
Since it's homemade, you need to do what they do on those like History Channel shows, and like set it on fire to proof it.
Oh God!
Because they say like if you like light moonshine on fire and like count how long it burns, that'll tell you like what proof it is.
I could probably do that live. I can do it right now.
Yeah, let's not
Burn my house down.
Your entire room, your walls are wood paneling. Let's not.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Because this whole room is flammable right now.
All right, while you're paying off some debts,
yeah,
we will get into the final winter booze segment of the year until
God, I wish you could smell this bullshit.
September.
It doesn't even smell sweet or like alcohol. It just smells rotten.
I mean, it's basically fermented fruit.
I mean, it is 5 years old.
Damn.
Bro, when I have airplane bottles, I'd never take them. I don't know why.
Oh, see, that's like the first thing I use. Like, because like, especially like if I buy like good liquor, I don't want to empty the bottle, so I'll use all my airplane bottles first.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up after this. I know it. I feel it.
If you throw up live on air.
Go ahead and introduce the winter booze segment.
Final winter booze of the year. Bengals. No, technically Rams at Bengals in
You wrote it
LA.
backwards. Yeah.
At the Rams home stadium. The Rams are, of course, favored by 4. And I believe that Wiz and Hunter both took Bengals +4.
I haven't wrote shit yet.
I thought you said it earlier.
That was Wiz saying it because he's not here.
I know, but I thought you said it on that phone call that we were on.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm taking it. My bad. Forgot.
Yes.
Forgot you were here for that.
For the sake of content, I will be taking the Rams -4.
Hey, don't forget, loser takes a double shot.
I'm well aware.
In good old below 500 fashion, looks like me and Wiz will probably be taking double shots. I don't know. You haven't won a playoff one yet.
I have not. I'm 0 for the playoffs, but let's hope I can. But 4, I do think the Bengals will keep it close.
Wow, that was not good. That was not good.
It might have been good 3.5 years ago.
Probably. It's 3 down.
But yeah, I definitely, had y'all not both picked Bengals, I was definitely gonna go with Bengals to cover. But I mean, so I do think that the Rams defense is gonna wreck that offensive line. Von Miller and Aaron Donald are going to have an absolute career day.
I mean, I thought the same whenever they played the Chiefs, because the Chiefs' rushing to attack is nice.
Well, and that being said, the Titans, they were all over the backfield against them, and Joe Burrow still balled out. So even if I'm right,
yeah, nine sacks, I think.
Even if I'm right, and they do, that doesn't mean that the Rams won't cover, because I forgot almost for this segment. I was gonna bring this up. My man crush on Joe Burrow grows by the day.
Oh yeah,
that dude is so likable. Like there may not be another like a more likable figure in mainstream media.
I really like him. He's a good guy.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a ton to say past what we've already said about this matchup.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be...
I don't know how it's gonna go, because like on paper, like the Rams should definitely handle the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Like smart money should be on the Rams. But the Bengals just have something. And it's like, it's indescribable. They just got the juice.
The juice. The Bengals, they riding that wave.
That's what I'm saying.
And if they win, I win $100, so I ain't tripping. Off a $5 bet. I should have bet more.
We didn't close out any of our roll the dice props, did we?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think
and
so.
I'll wait till Wiz is back next week to do the draft one I have set up.
Okay. Well, then we will close out NFL.
We can open up NBA for a sec. A few big trades happened. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm not going to give it to you full detail because I don't feel like looking it up. I can't pronounce his fucking name. These shots hitting already. Domantas Sabonis traded to Sacramento for Halliburton. I think Jeremy Lamb and Justin Holiday were involved with that, and it was Halliburton, Tristan Thompson, and some other scrub that got traded to Indiana. CJ McCollum and 2 other Trailblazers got traded to the Pelicans for Josh Hart, and I forgot the other 2 already. So, there's some other Trailblazer that got traded too.
Yeah, I'm still kind of snoozing on the NBA right now.
Yeah, me too.
It's just, I don't know.
I'll pick it up after the trade deadline. Harden might be traded, hopefully
honestly,
to Philly.
The NBA does not intrigue me till the playoffs start.
I mean, I like it, especially after the Super Bowl. I'll probably focus all of my attention on NBA.
Because I've already said that, like, I really, outside of my teams and in the NBA, my team is the Thunder, so there's not a ton for me to follow right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really just in it for the storylines. And I feel like in NBA, the storylines really don't start until the playoffs.
No, they start, like, around the trade deadline, really. Like, right now, Brooklyn's intentionally holding out Harden. He's probably going to get traded, even though they keep denying it. I'm hoping he gets traded to Philly purely for watching you reasons. Bradley Beal's out for the season. So
yes.
Kuzma's going to have an increased role there. R.I.P. Gooch's Hawk Squad NBA fantasy team.
I mean, we weren't doing great to begin with. But.
Nope. I've been flirting with the 6th seed all season. I went from third seed to 6th seed. I'm flirting with it.
I'm technically out of it. If I started setting my lineup, I could go on a strong run.
Not with Bill out, no.
Well, you're correct. I don't know. I get lots of notifications about DeRozan.
I mean, DeRozan's doing good, yeah, but...
Yeah.
You want to trade him? I'll trade you for DeRozan.
No, why would I trade you for the only viable player I have left?
I can give you 2.
My 2 best players in fantasy right now are DeMar DeRozan and, like, probably Lou Dort.
Lou Dort's ass right now.
Yeah, that should tell you something about my fantasy team.
I'm about to look at your fantasy team right now.
I was about to read my lineup off because I've got it. Oh, wait, no, I have KD, but he's injured too.
Yeah, he's injury prone. Dennis Schroeder's decent. Holiday got traded. Bill's out for the season. KD's hurt.
Holiday was a free agent pickup.
DeRozan's nice. Robert Covington's ass. Eric Gordon's inconsistent. Mason Plumlee decent. Nurkic's decent. Lou Dort ass. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander nice, but hurt.
I like how you skipped Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, ass. Dude,
Also
your team is buns.
And well, look at how many of them are hurt.
That's everybody this season. Dude, your team is ass. Porzingis hurt.
But that's the thing, though, is when I was setting my lineup, I was winning matchups. Like,
not against me.
I never got this week. Whenever I was actually taking time to like set my lineup every couple of days, I never fell below like the 6th seed.
I'm up
6-2 for 6th seed.
I'm up 6-2 on Snow right now. I'm also playing Snow in hockey, and I'm up 82-54.
I haven't set my hockey lineup either.
Let me see your standings in hockey, bro. I haven't checked shit in hockey, and I'm like, all I do is set my lineups every week. Every now and then, add a player, drop a player, and I'm 2nd seed by far.
I'm 9th. I'm 6-9.
Oh, not by far. I'm one behind. I'm one behind Bando. I'm 1 above Christian. I'm 2 above Snow, and that's it. What's your name? What's your team name in there? Tom Wilson Fan Club?
Yes, sir.
You are 9th seed. So you still have a good chance of getting last.
But I'm only 1 game behind the 6th seed too.
I have a good chance of not paying for the belt in both leagues. I'm going to make playoffs in both leagues. I'm locked for playoffs in hockey.
My hockey team is actually nice. Like if I would set my hockey lineup, my team is actually nice.
You know you can set your lineups for more than 1 week, right?
Yeah, but
like right now you can set it for the rest. You can set it for the rest of the season right now.
There's no point in it.
Why?
Because
try to call in the playoffs. Otherwise, you're going to be paying for over $100 for the belt.
I'm not going to get last.
I didn't think I was going to get last in NFL, and I did because
I set my lineup in NFL every week.
Yeah, I forgot one day and left fucking Madison in when he was out, and it cost me over $100.
And if I setting your lineup that far in advance, people are going to get hurt. People are going to get traded.
It's better than It's better than not saving it or setting it. Fuck, I'm getting tanked. I still got 2 shots left.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it. Here goes the last 2.
I was about to say, while you do your last 2 shots, we will do below 500 man of the week, so we can wrap up sports. Even though we've talked about a bunch of non-sports.
You know what? No, I'm changing mine last. I'm changing mine. I'm not gonna do him.
Well, then I'll talk about mine. Mine is Kirk Cousins.
Ooh, explain.
Because anybody that watched any Pro Bowl content should feel embarrassed for Kirk Cousins. Like, I watched him in those skills challenges. He looked terrible. First of all, what I want to know is how he made a Pro Bowl. How did Kirk Cousins, coming off the year he had, end up as a Pro Bowl quarterback grouped with Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson? That makes 0 sense.
That was definitely 3 shots because that was 3 giant ass swigs.
Yeah, whenever you called that 2 or 3 shots, I was like, that's bold, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh yeah, that was bold. I hope you have a good honesty hour later because I'm about to get just real personal.
In the Pro Bowl, Kirk Cousins went 6 for 10 with an interception, which I think every quarterback had an interception. But
you know what I wish I would have done is bet the over for like majority of the receivers, except stupid me, I was betting the unders. I bet the over on the quarterbacks and the unders on some receivers because they're not going to get the same playing time. I did it backwards.
I looked at the stats before this, and that didn't look like a bad bet. I mean, because oh wait, never mind. That's because I was looking at rushing stats.
Literally, if I would have faded majority of my bets, I'd have won.
Yeah, I mean, there was.
I was pissed.
4 receivers for the NFC went over 40 yards. Not nearly as many went over for the AFC, but I don't know. My other just the whole below 500 man of the week, just in general for me, it's just the Pro Bowl in itself. The Pro Bowl is just such bad. Everyone knows that it's the worst all-star game in professional sports, but the gap between it and baseball and basketball is vast. And I don't understand. What can the NFL do to make the Pro Bowl not terrible?
Good question. I really don't know. Didn't they start the spot and call or whatever?
They did do spot and choose for the entire game. I did not watch any of the Pro Bowl game. I watched a couple highlights just so I kind of would know who we're talking about, but I didn't get to see how the spot and choose worked out. But they said they were experimenting with spot and choose as a way to evaluate it for potential overtime implementation. But the Pro Bowl is the worst experiment you could do for that, because you're not getting real feedback. Like, these aren't real plays. Like, I don't know. Nobody's trying.
Oh yeah, no. It was.
Like,
I mean, it was supposed to be a 2-hand touch, and they weren't even calling that.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Mac
watch
Jones run. Like, Mac Jones gets like surrounded by 3 defenders, and they blow the whistle like before he even There's literally no contact made. He gets surrounded, does like a hesitation, and stops his feet, and they blow the whistle, and then he like cuts and runs to the end zone.
Oh yeah, no, and did the giddy. Giddy. I'm tanked right now. Fuck. I've barely eaten, and I just took 6 shots, and I'm just out right now.
We already talked NBA.
Yeah, gritty. Yeah, Giddy is that number 1 lottery pick, or not number 1, their first round lottery pick.
Rookie of the year.
That's probably gonna be Franz Wagner. I think is this the fucking name. I don't know. I wish it was Jalen Green. But, oh well. Or it might be Mobley, actually. Mobley's playing nice. That's who I wanted Houston to draft.
I have an idea of why you listed this guy as your below 500 man of the week, but I want to.
Oh, I forgot that's the segment that we were on. Yeah. But my below 500 man of the week is Damian Lillard. This man's loyal to the core, like all about loyalty to Portland. He wants to win a ring there, and I don't think Portland's taking that shit seriously. I mean,
they do not respect him.
They don't respect that at all. They just traded his number 1 teammate, CJ McCollum. They just traded his ass.
So I
don't see what they're gonna do without.
Because he's been rumored on the trading block for years.
Who, McCollum?
Yeah, he's always been talked about. Are the Trailblazers going to trade McCollum? And the thing is like I feel like if it was going to happen with Dame and McCollum, it would have happened by now.
Yeah, and exactly.
So go get another piece. Go see if there's something else out there that fits better. Like get that, like they've been together since day one.
Yeah,
but it was not going to happen with him and CJ.
But I mean, it's not going to happen with him, Josh Hart, and Nickeil Alexander.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, like this is not their year, but
they got to have something else in plan right now. Otherwise, this is going to be the last year that Damian's there.
You think so? I mean, we just talked about how that dude's ride or die for Portland.
Harden was ride or die for Houston until he just couldn't get it done no more. You can only be ride or die for so long.
Harden's been ride or die for like 4 different cities.
He wasn't ride or die for OKC, period. They wouldn't promote him for the 6-man. They never saw him as more than a 6-man role.
He said in an interview that he was ready to be the 6th man in OKC for his entire career.
That's cap. Who in their right mind is ready to be the 6th man for their whole career?
But Sam Presti and what was that coach's name? Damn it.
Billy Donovan?
No, before him. Scott Brooks.
Yeah,
Sam Presti and Scott Brooks had that dude brainwashed into thinking that he was just gonna be like a Jamal Crawford type elite 6th man for his entire career.
Yeah, and what happened when he snapped out of it? He demanded a trade.
He was cool with it, but then
he snapped out of it.
We blew that shot in the finals.
He realized his worth, demanded a trade to Houston to become one of the top players of the NBA.
Did he demand that trade, or did we make that trade?
He demanded that trade.
Okay.
Otherwise, Houston would have never gone for it. Shout out Daryl Morey. Miss him. But
I liked Kevin Martin.
I forgot he was from Houston.
Back in the day, that dude could shoot the basketball.
Yeah, I know.
He became like a vital piece.
I forgot who y'all all got in that trade. Kevin Martin. I think y'all got the pick for Steven Adams in that trade.
We got Jeremy Lamb in that trade.
Yeah, Jeremy Lamb. He's still fucking here. He just got traded to Sacramento. Anyways, back to the point. Below 500 man of the week, not because of anything he did, but because of what the organization's done to him. Damian Lillard. I'm sorry. But you finna request a trade soon. I feel it.
All right. Now, what everybody comes to hear, the non-sports segments.
You're not going to talk about the roids?
Nope, I'm over it.
You're over it already? That was fast. That was like 30 minutes. You were like, all right. Not 30 minutes, like an hour.
MLB Players Union, and they let their drug testing agreement lapse, so MLB players are currently not being drug tested at all. So Max Scherzer's somewhere with a needle in his arm, I guarantee it.
Max Scherzer.
You don't get two different colored eyes naturally.
Yeah, you do. It's very, very, very,
I know,
very rare.
It's a joke. But anyways,
shut up.
We have top 3, Stop That Shit, and Honesty Hour on tap this episode. Hunter, which would you like first?
Surprise me. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so I only really have one Stop That Shit, so I'm going to knock it out. And this week, I've been harping on the females pretty aggressively the last 2 episodes. But as a married man, I am able to objectively view the actions of the opposite sex without my mind and my judgment being clouded by desire. So I can see your corniness and bullshit for what it really is. But that being said, I'm not going to take shots at females this episode. Now, some females might be lumped into what I'm about to say, but it's not intentional. But people who fill up their Instagram story multiple times a week with Spotify screenshots of what they're listening, of the music they're listening to, please stop that shit. Nobody cares that you're listening to Turnpike Troubadours on a Thursday afternoon. We're all listening to Turnpike.
You know who my number one most shitty live performance was Turnpike Troubadours. And it was right before they broke up though.
Well, that's why. It's because Evan Felker was a fucking booze bag.
Man, I saw them at the Houston Rodeo, and they came out, and their exact demeanor was, Houston, what up? Excited to be here. Let's rock out. Or whatever the fuck they said. Just like monotone as shit.
That's because Evan Felker had just downed a 2-liter bottle of Jack Daniels backstage.
That was like the most depressing shit.
All thanks to that freaking...
The only good song they performed was
Miranda
7-7.
Lambert.
No shit. But
I forgot we were on here and I almost used the C word.
Cunt.
I wasn't going to say it. But anyways.
I don't give a shit right now. But
Hunter's tanked, so I know he's got something he wants to get off his chest for stuff. Shit.
The people that use their Facebook for marketing, and by marketing, I mean selling your Scentsy products, your Fit Tea, your Mary Kay,
Arbonne,
all that shit that's in a pyramid scheme.
I'm trying to think of more.
Your pyramid scheme bullshit. Stop that shit.
I love listening to them try to make it sound like not a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, and when y'all do y'all lives also to talk about it and discuss your products.
Oh, LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
Stop that shit. We are adults. We may have graduated together, but I don't give a shit. Stop that shit. We all know it's a pyramid scheme. Open your eyes. You're not going to make any money off of it. You just got scammed.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Watch the LuLaRoe documentary on that.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Oh,
it's
God.
It's like a cult documentary. It's fantastic.
Apparently Amazon Prime went up. I don't even know yet. But apparently it went up.
I'm on my wife's account. I've been on my wife's account for like before we got married.
Yeah, Hallie's on my account, but I mean, I think they went up $20. Oh well.
Well, you get it for free as a student, right?
No, you get 6 months free. I'm sorry, ran through that. I get it discounted though. I pay like $8 a month.
All right, you got anything else?
I gotta think and tell you something easily. I
kind of want to wait and just see what comes.
If I think of something, let's put this on hold. If I think of something, I'll just come back to it. Okay. But I guarantee you I'll think of something. Damn it.
Well then, since we just talked about Spotify and Amazon Prime, for my top 3, it is kind of a top 3, kind of a pick 3, kind of could go either way, but it's a question. It's like a top 3, pick 3, almost like would you rather. You can only listen to 3, and I'll let you pick. Do you want to do albums or artists? You can only listen to 3 either albums or artists for the rest of your life.
Let's do artists.
Okay, so you can only listen to 3 artists forever, starting from here on out.
All right, this ain't a top 3. Let's just do pick 3. Like no ranked order, just pick 3 artists.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, so okay. Like you name 3, and that's the music that you're stuck with forever.
All right.
I'm glad that you did. I don't know, because if it was gonna be albums, I was gonna be really torn between 2, and that'd
have been too hard. Albums is too hard because it's a lot of goated albums with no skips.
See, oh yeah, so because like if you'd have done albums, I was gonna do like 3 different genres so that I could kind of cover my bases.
Oh yeah.
And one of my albums was gonna be Diamonds and Gasoline by Turnpike, because that is one of the That is a legitimate no skip.
You're just showing your Oklahoma right there.
That's fine. I mean, there's gonna be a country artist on my list regardless.
Do you want to know a no skip album? And that's 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Okay, that's fucking basic as fuck.
That's not basic as fuck. That's fire. That's heat.
That's super basic.
That is heat. That is not basic.
No, like it's not basic. It's not a basic album. It's basic for you to call that your no skip album.
No, basic would be like
that's everybody's no skip.
The album. Carter 3, the Carter 4, like those are basic. Like they're fire. Basic would be Take Care. Basic would be
that is the other one. That's 2014 on a basicness scale. 2014 Forest Hills Drive is basically Take Care light.
I mean that I don't care what you say. That album fire. Call it basic or not.
Because I had my 3 albums, so now I got to think of my artists.
Artist number 1, or not number 1. One of them, my first one will be The Weeknd. I got to keep him.
Our lists are going to be so different.
They are. But I'm like a huge like vibey person. I fuck with vibes heavy. And The Weeknd gives off just. When we done and I'm editing, I'll be listening to The Weeknd the entire time.
Okay, so my 3 is gonna be so off the wall. Well, actually, man, this is so tough. And I go through such like big phases of music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard because like the 3 that I've got in my head right now, like for the foreseeable future, I could listen to these 3 and be fine. But I don't know if it would be sustainable.
Now you got me thinking about like different genres. I don't think country is going to be on my genres at all.
See, I was for sure that I was going to have somebody. I was trying to figure out who it was going to be. Was it going to be Turnpike? Was it going to be George Strait? Was it going to be somebody else? So now I'm like, I'm either going to have to leave off a country artist, or I'm going to have to leave off somebody that I really like. I'm going to be like Wiz and have 4 honorable mentions in a top 3 segment. I will say right now. So my number 1 that was decided, whether it was album or artist.
Turnpike Troubadours.
No, Lil Dicky.
Ooh, his
music just makes me happy.
Yes, like, but I don't think it's top 3 worthy. Can you listen to that for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Just that.
Yeah. No, well, not just that. I've got 2 more artists.
Sure. Fuck.
So I chose that because like literally today, and if it was albums, I was gonna go with professional rapper. Because I have literally been following Lil Dicky since 2012 or 2013.
The only skip
all he had out was a mixtape that you had to illegally download off the internet, and so like I've literally rode his hype train all the way to the top It's like I feel like a connection. And like today, I was getting just my ass absolutely handed to me at work, and it got to the point where like all I could do, I just turned my Bluetooth speaker on, put on Professional Rapper, and listen to Professional Rapper start to finish, and it made me happy.
The only skip on the album is "Let Me Freak" Part 2.
No, that's the one of the best songs on that album.
Part 2?
Yes, I can sing you Part 2, start to finish, word for word.
Sing it. Do it.
I can't right now. I'm on the spot. I'm nervous, and I've been thinking of too much other music. My brain's all clouded. My other one, for similar reason as Lil Dicky, and just like it makes me feel good. And like, so my other one, and so this one I was really torn if we were going to do albums between this guy's album and another album, and I was probably going to lean towards the other guy's album. But since we're doing artists, I'm going with Jaden.
Ooh. You got me there. Shit.
Dude. If it was going to be albums, I was gonna put Ticket to My Downfall over Tell Me About Tomorrow, just because of how amazing that concert was.
Hey, Swag will come. He's dropping an album in March.
Can't wait.
I can't wait either. You can pre-save it. He dropped another single off of it.
His song "Sober" makes me want to quit drinking.
Have you listened to "Loser" yet?
I heard it on TikTok.
Ooh, boy, it's available.
So I went with Jaden over Machine Gun Kelly because I'm not a fan of Machine Gun Kelly's entire discography.
Oh yeah, his whole discography, it's weird.
I don't like his rap music.
Yeah, you can literally list it as pre-Eminem and post-Eminem.
Yes. Yeah.
Post-Eminem is way better than pre.
There's a very subtle transition period on the El Diablo album, but you have to be paying attention.
Yeah, there's like a couple songs on the album that I fuck with. That's it.
But
and they're usually with features.
But no, Jaden, and also I feel like Jaden's younger, so there's more longevity there. We're gonna get more new music out of Jaden, so that's why I chose him.
I might copy you with that, honestly. My number
his
2.
His music is just it's all so like depression focused and like, but in like a good way, like awareness and stuff. So like that's like if you hear me listening to like a lot of Jaden, I'm in a dark place.
Okay, he's not gonna make my list. I have my 3 ready. My second one is going to be Black Bear, only because he has range. Like he has rap and pop, which both hit. Like the only album that hasn't really hit as much. What the fuck is the name of it? It's the Red and Black album. I'm about to look at it right now. I can't think of the name of it.
The only Black Bear album I could tell you is the one where he's got all his pill bottles duct taped to that girl's tits.
That's shit. What's the name of that album? I can't think of the name of that album. Fuck. Anyways,
some of his songs are corny to me.
The one album that did not hit was Anonymous. I mean, there were some hits on there that was good. Other than that, it was a miss. But the one you're thinking of is Digital Drug Lord. That's the name of the pill bottles taped on that chick's tits. But there's Cybersex hit. But his recent one, Everything Means Nothing, is a banger. That's more pop than rap. But I feel like there's a good balance between him. He has good range. He would be on my 3. And my last one would probably be I Prevail. Because I fuck with rock. It's a great motivational thing. Like whether I'm cleaning or working out or whatever.
That's a very emo choice of you.
Hey, I love their music. I don't think they've put on a song that I do not have downloaded. I Prevail is a great band. I love their come up. The first song I heard from them ever was their
Taylor Swift cover?
Yes, the Taylor Swift cover.
That's how I discovered them.
That's how I discovered them. And ever since then, they have not put out a miss. All their shit is bankers.
So for my last choice, I am torn between Turnpike and to have some country on there, but I don't know. I'm torn between Turnpike or Greta Van Fleet.
Who?
You don't know about Greta Van Fleet?
No.
elite.
I call cap.
Elite.
Who?
If you like classic rock.
Greta Van Fleet.
If you like
pass.
If you like Led Zeppelin, Rush type classic rock, Greta Van Fleet is amazing.
You know who? You know what? I will give an honorable mention. Juice WRLD. It's my honorable mention.
So you said I already said I was an honorable. So Greta Van Fleet's gonna get my honorable mention just because they really only have 2 albums out. I think 2 or 3, which I think it's technically 3, but one of their albums only has 6 songs on it.
Well, fuck, Juice WRLD's dead, so. But he has thousands of unreleased music. But I think his last album that was dropped was his last album posthumously.
I'm gonna go with Turnpike at my 3. I gotta have country music on there.
Basic bitch.
Turnpike has a massive library of songs.
Yawn.
A ton of hits.
I could do without country.
Yeah,
the only country that I was
as
thinking,
expected.
The only one I was thinking about adding was Parker McCollum. Love his music. Met him in person. Great dude.
One of my college teammates that I was pretty good friends with works for him.
Apparently, he has a deer lease here in Crockett somewhere. I don't know, but one of his music videos were filmed here, and that's whenever I met him. He came to my job. Super nice dude, awesome guy, but he didn't make the cut. If I'm Wiz, you know what Wiz's top 3 would be? Eminem,
Hobson,
yeah,
and Joyner Lucas.
No, it wouldn't be Joyner. It'd be
Joyner would be his honorable mention.
Yeah. Oh, what's his fucking name? I can't think of it.
I don't know who
he's who signed Joyner, and he's literally the black Eminem. He just raps fast. That's it. He's such a white music.
Hobson?
No, not Hobson. Tech Nine.
Oh.
Tech Nine. It'd be literally Eminem, Tech Nine, and Hobson. Honorable mention Joyner Lucas. That would be Wiz's list. After this is over, I'm gonna ask him to see what he says.
Can't believe you don't know who Greta Van Fleet is. You just said you like rock.
I do, but now rock. There's some pop.
They are now. The singer's
now?
my age.
Oh, well, maybe I'll look them up when we're done. But I've never heard them in my life.
But if you'd never heard of them and I didn't just tell you that they were my age, you would never know that all this music was not released in the 70s.
I know Christian listening right now, no one said Lil Uzi. No one said Playboi Carti.
Oh, I can tell you Christians right now off the top of my head. Drake's off, immediate answer.
Oh, yeah.
Christian.
His top 3 will be Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, and Drake. Honorable mention, Juice WRLD, probably. Second honorable mention, posthumous, would be XXX.
Eric's going Future.
The Weeknd.
I would say he's probably going Future, The Weeknd, and Lil Wayne.
Probably. Hey, Lil Wayne, he a banker. Oh fuck.
It's hard to leave Lil Wayne off your list.
It's really hard because he has so many good songs.
Because you've got all the albums, all the features, all the mixtapes.
You know what? Fuck Black Bear. Put Lil Wayne as my number 2.
That was a very good substitution.
I don't know how I didn't put him there.
Okay, so
but Lil Wayne my number 2 easy. So I'm gonna go honorable.
We're getting really off the deep end and really into some obscure shit, but
I don't care.
Give me your best guess at Andy's top 3.
I couldn't even tell you.
You're gonna leave at least one off that's a guarantee, and I'll tell you which one it is.
I couldn't even tell you. His top 3 would be so far off.
So, does Khaled make the cut?
Drake. DJ
Drake.
I don't know.
No, not DJ Khaled.
Khalid. Dipshit.
Sure. I'm
Khalid. Fuck you. Khalid. And he gets left off, yeah. I don't see him putting the Khalid on there. It'd probably be I'd say Drake, Adele.
I'll tell you who you're going to leave off when you get done. Because Drake's for sure. You're right with Drake. He's 100% putting Drake.
I don't know. I don't know who he'd pick. Kanye.
So, you forget the Khalid phase he went through.
Yeah, I do.
Kanye, he's gonna hate you for saying that.
Old Kanye, not new Kanye.
If I had to pick three, Khalid and The Weeknd would be tough for me, but Drake is like for sure. And the number two, guaranteed, if you were friends with Andy, you would have known this, Frank Ocean.
Oh, no shit. I'm so stupid. I forgot about that. But Frank Ocean, a vibe. He a whole vibe.
It's a real shame Andy's not going to make it this far into the episode.
Oh, exactly. And him and Frank Ocean share one thing in common. Unfrosted Pop-Tarts. That's their thing.
It's a waste of money.
It is.
All right. That was enough music talk. Final segment before we close it out. Honesty Hour. And I have 2 questions for Honesty Hour.
All right.
The first question is, hypothetically, as we were both in serious relationships, or you can go like flashback to your single days, however you care to justify this. If you could marry any celebrity, who would you marry?
Halsey.
That was a quick answer.
Bro, she wifey.
You're going to have to answer for that one later.
Oh, Hallie knows. Hallie knows. My love for Halsey is just... Oof. Bitch could sing. Her whole body sexy. Her voice sexy. Like, everything about her is just... G-Eazy, stupid. That's what... My hatred for G-Eazy roots... It stems from him cheating on Halsey. It's insane.
If I would have asked this question 2 months ago, my answer would have been Betty White.
Bitch.
Net worth $75 million, boy.
Oh, God.
And I'd be sitting with a bag right now.
Man, that's funny. You'd be sitting with a huge bag because shit, everything we left to you.
Absolutely.
Did she have any kids?
I would have cut that. No, she didn't actually.
She
intentionally did not. She got a lot of hate in the media for it.
Oh, wow.
Back in the day.
Dog, these shit that you would have right now, the royalties.
Bawling.
You'd be still getting royalties to this day, like for the rest of your life. From how many times the Golden Girls have run.
I'd be the
what's that
chick's name? Oh, what was that crackhead's name? That I'd be the male Anna Nicole Smith.
You know, my mom gets the #1 rep. Like, she apparently looks just like Anna Nicole Smith. Like, she gets pissed off because so many people tell her that in public.
I've seen your mom and she don't.
If you look up, like, it's because of her long blonde hair. Usually,
she looks
I've been in public with her.
I don't want to say mean.
I've been in public so many times that people say she looks like Anna Nicole Smith. Mainly because of her long blonde hair.
Do you mean in Crockett, Texas?
Crockett, anywhere we go, like, it doesn't matter. Like, she's got that saying so many times.
But Anna Nicole Smith, Courtney Love, other blonde crackheads.
That's why she gets mad. Every time the people say that, she gets mad. She's like, she fucking OD'd. I don't want to look like her.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't look great at the end.
No, she didn't.
She
gets mad every time somebody says it. She's like, I don't fucking look like her.
I'm trying to think who mine would be.
Oh shit! These shots kicking in, buddy. It's hot. It's fucking hot in here.
I picked this question solely because I thought I knew you would have a good answer. I didn't think of an answer for myself other than the Betty White joke. I picked this question just to get that joke off my chest.
Honesty Hour. And you answer yours, and I'll say my question after.
Mine's Blake Lively, easily. She got that personality. Her and Ryan Reynolds be vibing.
That's mid.
How's that mid?
I don't know. She pretty in the face. Other than that,
You picked Halsey.
She's
like
beautiful.
half a lesbian.
Okay.
Just saying.
Have
you watched the Forget Me Too music video?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure. Didn't know if you'd done yourself a favor or not.
If your wife gave you a hall pass, you could use it on 5.
I don't like this question.
And you could use it on 5 celebrities. Who would those 5 be?
5?
Yes.
I thought we usually did 3 in the Discord.
No, motherfucker. We're doing 5 today.
So obviously, Blake Lively.
Okay.
I've already said ScarJo is in. Jennifer Aniston at any age is getting the nod from me.
Any age.
Right now, 52. I don't care.
What about 9?
At any legal age.
Oh shit.
Man, I don't know. I never have to think outside of 3.
Oh yeah, it makes it difficult. You're outside your comfort zone. You got to think of these last 2.
Oh, and so I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna laugh because it's gonna sound like a joke, but I'm being serious.
If you say Betty White,
no, but this is serious.
Okay.
Pre-sobriety Demi Lovato.
I accept that because I was the same at one point.
Yes, because she fell off.
That's 4.
That is
need
4.
one more.
I do need one more.
I listed like 28 people one day in Discord. I just line them off.
Okay, this one's random, but she was in my top 3 for a long time.
Okay.
Anna Kendricks.
That's not bad. It's not bad. I can't do that.
There's a definite trend to my top 5.
Okay.
But
okay. So I will go obviously Halsey. Okay. Elizabeth Olsen. Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande.
Wait, you said Elizabeth Olsen. I tuned out for a second and I just heard Olsen, and I thought you said a different Olsen sister.
Oh no, motherfucker, WandaVision.
She's mid to me.
You crazy? You out of your fucking mind?
She's a 7.
You what? You finna catch hate for that.
I know. Hog Squad's gonna be on my ass.
So I got Halsey.
I've kept that take to myself for a long time.
I got Halsey, Elizabeth Olsen. Who did I say? Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and who's my 5th? Shit.
That's a very basic 4.
It's not.
Those 4 are very basic.
Could you imagine the high notes that Ariana Grande would be hitting? Not with me, because I'm small, but an average person, the high notes that bitch would hit, I could dream. Let me dream, okay? So, for her high notes are godly.
I wish that we had Darian on.
Oh,
for this.
We should have. God,
I would be pressuring him right now to say it.
Darian say Ruth from Ozarks, Rue from Euphoria. It's all the crackheads.
Yeah, it wouldn't be all fictional characters. It wouldn't be the person. It would be the crackhead they play on TV.
No shit. Fuck.
It would be Ruth from Ozark, Rue from Euphoria, the girlfriend from 8 Mile. She who cannot be named.
Oh God. My number 5. It's in the same. I've loved it for years. Jessica Alba is 5.
That was definitely a consideration.
Oh, Jessica Alba. Her body is chef's kiss. It's amazing.
Oh, I have an idea where you're gonna go. Wait, did you already say 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
You did say 5. Jessica Alba was 5. All right, and then final honesty hour question.
Oh shit, we didn't do them already?
No, we did not.
Oh fuck, I'm tanked. All right.
What is, if you were single?
Okay.
Or back when you were single?
Okay.
What is the oldest and the youngest person that you would consider dating?
What do you mean, like celebrity, like real life, or
just a person?
Oh,
what, like just age? Oldest you would go?
How old am I? Like current age now?
Sure.
Youngest 20, oldest like. I take that back. Youngest 21. That was whenever I met Hallie too. Like she was 20. made an exception for her. Luckily,
God, now I really wish Darian was on this.
Darian would say 17 in certain states, and
yeah, his question would be like, all right, so how old am I? You're right. How old you are right now? All right, what state am I currently residing in?
all right.
Am I allowed to move?
So age I am right now, youngest 21, oldest 28.
28. That's young. You're 24, right?
Are you talking about like hooking up with or
no dating? You are in
dating.
a relationship.
Okay, yeah, 28.
That's so young. So the youngest for me is not an age. But it is anybody born after August 13th, 1999. Because they cannot be younger than my sister.
Oh God, that's funny.
So anybody older than that, it's okay.
All right. Honest. How about hooking up? Ages of you hooking up, same.
Cannot be the same age or younger as my sister.
Oh, bitch, mine right now, like mine be 18.
Do you have a sister?
No, I'm an only child. So
then
right now,
then you don't understand.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. 18 to like 50.
Jeez.
Oh, your shit.
So, relationship.
Really, like
max
60.
Max age. If I was a real simp, I would just say my sister's birthday and my wife's birthday because my wife's older than me.
Yawn.
But I'm not a simp, so I'm gonna say I'm 26.
You're 26. You old fuck. God, I'm 24.
I just turned 26.
I'm 24.
I've said multiple times I'm the oldest one on this podcast.
I forget multiple times. I'm the youngest.
But yes, I'm talking for a serious relationship. I could do mid-30s.
Mid-30s. See, nah, that's too old for like relationships for me.
Why?
I don't know.
That's when you get you a girl with a career. Quit your day job. Stay at home dad life.
Yeah, no, but eventually she realized she can do better. Fuck that.
That's why you gotta keep the house clean. You gotta have dinner ready when she gets home.
If you want an older person, you just hook up for like a cougar. You don't date and marry them. Fuck out of here. That's why my shit, like, for dating reasons, it's like caps 28. But hook up, shit, you can go 50,
I
50,
real,
60, depends on what they look like.
I don't know. I for real saw you go pushing like 40.
For dating?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of here. I have high standards for a low standard person. Like me, I'm
You know what
awful.
that's called?
What?
That's called unrealistic.
It is. But hey, I got somebody younger than me that's great. I ain't tripping.
All right.
And she makes more than me. Fuck.
Dang, you're balling out.
I am. She make $24.50 an hour. Just
highs and lows. Let's wrap this episode up. My lows for the week are snow. I think I listed that as a high last week, that we was fixing to get a bunch of snow. Well, we got every bit of the snow that they forecasted. My work did not shut down at all. And we did a half day on Thursday after the snow came in on Wednesday. So get this. The snow started coming down heavy at like 1 o'clock on Wednesday. My work calls us at 2 and says anybody that wants to leave to get ahead of the weather can go ahead and leave now. And then they said everybody needs to leave by 4. We're going to close an hour early. I left at 5:45.
Why?
I had things I needed to get done. I was not the one that decided this. I was told I needed to stay and finish what I was working on.
Rip.
Because the deadline is greater than my life. And then Thursday we did half day, noon to 4. I worked 11 to 6. And then Friday, it snowed all day Thursday. We did half day Thursday. It snowed from 10 a.m. Thursday till like 11 p.m. Thursday. And they did normal hours on Friday. They said they sent out the text message Thursday. We are resuming normal operations tomorrow, Friday, the whatever. And I texted my boss and I was like, it snowed all day. The high was 17 degrees. The roads are significantly worse than they were at noon when we came in for a half day, but we're resuming normal operations. How does that make sense?
Right.
I don't know. That's the decision that was made by management. Your management. But yeah. So that's why I tied work into my low as well, because I got absolutely hammered by the snow. Had to shovel my driveway in the dark because I worked all through the snowstorm. But my high is Yellowstone. I recently got access to a streaming platform so that I could watch Yellowstone for free, because everybody in my life has been telling me how amazing Yellowstone is and that I need to watch it, and I've blown them all off until about a month ago when I got COVID, and I started watching Yellowstone in January, and I'm currently 2 episodes away from the end of season 4, which is the end of what has come out, and I am hooked. It's the best show on TV.
See, I'll counter that. I've been watching 2 shows on HBO Max. I got something from my girlfriend. She borrowed somebody else's login, and then she gave me that login. I've caught up on Euphoria. Great
Isn't
show.
That 5 seasons?
What?
Euphoria?
No, this is the 2nd season. There's only 2 seasons. It
It
came out in 2019, and then this year they come out. It's still showing season 2.
I don't know why I thought there was like 5 seasons of Euphoria.
Great show. Lots of dicks. Lots of tits. Other than that, great show. Storyline's great. And Peacemaker. One of the best, like, superhero shows.
How does it compare to The Boys?
What?
Peacemaker.
I've never seen The Boys, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Watch The Boys.
What's it about?
Yeah, superheroes. But it's not DC or Marvel. It's a Amazon Prime original, and it's like a realistic take on superheroes.
I don't know. John Cena got range.
Superheroes are like in The Boys are like they're like bought out by and managed by like a corporation, and this corporation like leases out superheroes to cities for money, and it's all about like, I don't know, it's amazing.
I'll watch that next because I just caught up on Peacemaker.
Season 1 is absolutely out of this world. Season 2 is good, but it's nothing compared to season 1.
I will definitely watch it after this.
I know how much you like superheroes, so you will enjoy it. I promise. If you watch the first 5 minutes of episode 1, you'll be in.
We shall see. I'm looking forward.
It has one of the best opening scenes out of any show.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Looking forward to it. You said The Boys on Amazon Prime?
Yes.
I'm trying to write it down right now.
I'm interested to see where they go in season 3, because like season 1, the story was just outrageous. Season 2 was very political, but still good.
When did it come out?
Season 1 came out in 2019. Basically same as Euphoria. Season 1 came out 2019. Season 2 got delayed a little bit because of COVID, but then I think it came out late 2020.
Okay.
Or maybe it came out early 2021.
All right, bet. Definitely give it a gander. I don't have any highs or lows, really.
All right. Well, then we will end this podcast by telling you that we are brought to you by Newsly, an audio app for iOS and Android that gathers articles and news pieces on trending topics from around the web and then voices over them in a natural human voice to save you time on reading. Because we know that in today's world, nobody's taking the time to sit and catch up on the news. For the first time, Newsly has made the internet listenable. You can browse articles and topics that you choose from, and it will play them for you while you're on the go. Stop scrolling and start listening. And it's a one-stop shop, because not only do they gather articles for you, they also feature podcasts like ours. They offer an ad-free premium version, which you can get for free for 1 month with our promo code B500. You can download the app on App Store, Play Store, or at their website, www.newsly.me. Once again, promo code B500 at www.newsly.me to receive 1 month free premium subscription. Description will be in the link of this episode. And that is episode 41. Thank you guys for listening. Socials are at Below 500 Pod on everything. That is also our website for our merch store. Follow the TikTok. I have some ideas cooking up for some more TikTok content, so stay tuned for that. That being said, rate, review on Apple and Spotify, and you may get a shout out.
You will. We're desperate. Also, leave us some fucking listener questions. Jesus Christ. You know how many episodes it's been since we had one? Too many.
And comment on the YouTube. I like when we get YouTube comments. We've gotten a couple, and they make me happy. With that being said, we will see you guys next week.
We out. Goodbye.